welcome back to Menu Monday 2023. This is my first video of this year as far as cooking goes, and I just wanted to update you guys with a few changes that I'm going to make. That is, I will no longer be putting these recipes on my website. I'm going to give you the original links. Even though I may make some changes to the recipes to make them my own, I will have the original links in the comment box below. If it's a recipe from a cookbook or something I found, let's say on Facebook, I will type it out and that'll be down below. So this week I have 4 new recipes for you, and then I have a dessert, so 5 in total, and I hope you enjoy. So let's get cooking. Today we're making some turkey chili. This has so many ingredients in it, but it's really worth it. A lot of them are spices, which most of them you'll probably find in your cabinet. But I will have everything listed as far as the ingredients go at the end of this video. And also on our website, which is linked below, you can find the directions and the ingredients for each of the recipes I'm sharing with you today. So the first thing I did was cut up my onions and peppers. I'm going to put some olive oil in here and just brown them, or, until they get translucent and soft. Now we're adding in the turkey. Mine was still a little frozen, so I'm just breaking it down here. And I am cooking this on the stove in my crock pot insert, but if you don't have a crock pot that allows you to do that, just use a pan. I used to use a pan when I had the other type of crock pots. So either way, it'll work out. We're just going to add in the rest of some salt and pepper. And I did put in here, I must have cut it off, is some tomato paste. And now I'm adding in some garlic. After all this cooks together, we're going to move this over to the countertop, and then we're going to add in all the other spices and canned vegetables. Alright, moving over here, we're going to add in our tomatoes, and then I had rinsed and drained the kidney beans and the black beans, so I'm going to put them in, and the rest of the seasoning here. Then we're going to transfer this to the crock pot. We're going to turn it on high and cook for 4 hours. This was really, really good, and my son came by on this day with my 2 grandsons, and they grabbed me to take me out to dinner for my birthday. And Big Daddy was still working, so I left the crock pot on. We went out and then came back, and Big Daddy came home, and he had some of the chili, but he is not a fan of turkey. So as soon as he found out that I had put turkey in it, he was a little off of it. He said it tasted good, but, he won't admit he likes it because it's got turkey. But the funny thing was, my youngest grandson got hungry again before they left to go home. And I said, well, you're welcome to have some chili. So he did. He turned around to Big Daddy and he said, Papa, he says, I don't know what your problem is. This chili is delicious. I thought it was delicious too. I had it the next day for lunch. Unfortunately, I didn't get a picture of the separate plates, but this is what it looked like in the crock pot when it was done. And here are your ingredients. I do hope you try it. It was very, very good. For the beer and Bratwurst, the first thing I'm going to do is get the pan heating up, put a little oil in there, and then we're going to cut up the sausages. Now I'd asked to cut them up into 2-inch pieces, so I decided to take off the casing, and I'm going to get these into the pan.
I can touch a stream of gold above, breaking through with hope of light and love, giving peace of mind to those of us who try. Try to make a way. I can hear you say, let
sausages are cooked, we're going to add the rest of the ingredients, again listed at the end of this clip and on the website, which is linked down below.
You have seen 1,000 lovers meet. You have seen 1,000 tired feet. Seen them rest upon a hill beneath a crown.
I had cooked the bacon this morning and crumbled it up, so I just saved it in a little dish to put in here this evening. I'm going to get everything mixed up here and then just let it cook down. And we put this on low and left it for about 15 minutes, or at least until the bratwurst were finished. I'm just putting on some water so I can cook my egg noodles, and I'm dishing up soup.
All the frozen, let the force in. And I am above, I feel above.
Here it is all finished. I dished up a plate. I remembered to film this one. Here it is. I thought this was absolutely delicious. I hope you give it a try.
The summer come again. Let the heat
For the air fried chicken, the first thing I'm going to do is butterfly the chicken as directed. The only thing I didn't do was pound the chicken with a meat mallet because I felt mine were thin enough, but you do whatever you feel like. You want them fairly thin so they don't take too long to cook. So do what you need for your size chicken breast, basically. And I'm just rinsing these off because I had them in the refrigerator for a couple of days in a vacuum seal bag, so I just wanted to clean them up. And now we're going to get our breading ready, and that is breadcrumbs, and it called for egg, but I use mayonnaise. It has egg and oil in it anyway, and with the price of eggs these days, I am a bit sparing with my eggs. So anyway, I'm just mixing this up, and it will be in the directions. I'm going to put the links below and on the website. I'm adding some Parmesan cheese here. Mine was a seasoned breadcrumb, but I just wanted to add the Parmesan. So we're going to set the air fryer. You can use any air fryer you have. This just happens to be a grill as well, but I'm using the air fryer function. So we're going to go ahead and coat the chicken. We're going to cook these for for 6 minutes per side, and then just make sure they reach 165 degrees. These were absolutely delicious and nice and moist inside. I did let them rest at the end for 5 minutes, and I think that helps a lot. Yeah, first two are ready, so I'm going to take them and put them in the oven. I have it set to keep warm, and then we'll get the next two in the air fryer. Now they're all done. I'm letting them rest, as I said earlier, and I'm going to do my sides. I wanted it really easy, so I did some green beans and some boxed macaroni and cheese. It doesn't get any easier than that. And also, this is a new can opener. I had tried one like it before. It was a different brand, and it just did not work. So I changed out and got this one. If anybody is interested in a can opener like this, let me know and I will get you a link. Going on now with the macaroni, I've got it boiled. We're just going to put the cheese in and get that mixed up. And backing up for the green beans, I just put in butter and the Auntie Nona's everything seasoning. These are our finished plates. Like I said, definitely give this a try if you have an air fryer. It's crispy, crunchy, and moist inside. It's lovely. And here are your ingredients if you want to do a screenshot. This tot casserole, excuse me, is made with beef, and the first thing we're going to do is turn our oven onto 350, cook the beef, onion, and garlic until that's cooked through, drain if necessary, and then we add the cream of chicken soup and the sour cream and some Worcestershire sauce, and then we mix that thoroughly. Then we're going to stir in the vegetables. It said to use a half a cup, but I decided to use the whole bag. And then we place this mixture into a greased 9 by 13 casserole dish. We're going to top it with a little cheese, 4 ounces according to the recipe, and then we put the tater tots on top, and we cook that in the oven for 45 minutes. Super simple. When it's done, we're going to bring it out, put a little more cheese on it, pop it back in, and dinner's ready. This was a great meal. I have a chicken tater tot casserole coming up soon. I did make one, didn't like it, figured out what I want to do to tweak it, and I'll have it for you on a future menu Monday. I hope you try this one. Again, I'll have your ingredients at the end of the video. Now we're going to make a cherry dump cake for dessert, and the first thing I did was spray the crock pot liner. The liner is personal preference, you can use it or not use it. And then we're going to dump in the cherry pie filling. Now, I have made one of these with blueberry pie filling toward the end of last year, and Anita suggested cherry. She said she liked cherry, and I thought that sounded really good, so I wanted to try it with the cherry too, and it was fantastic. We serve ours just with a little whipped cream, but also ice cream would be good. So after we got the fruit on the bottom, we're going to mix the cake mix and the butter until it's all incorporated, and then you just sprinkle that on top of the pie filling. We're going to cook this on low for 3 hours. It was absolutely delicious. Now, I don't have a link for this particular recipe, so I'm going to type it out in the comment box below. And here are your ingredients. I hope you give it a try. Well, I hope you enjoyed those recipes. If you made it to the end of my video, please leave me a flower emoji, any flower that you find in your selection. And I'll see you next Monday for another Menu Monday. Have a great week, guys. Love y'all.